And so wiping out not just Nasrallah, but the senior leadership of this evil organization, I think is a service to humanity.
Do you think Iran is going to retaliate?
Well, I think Iran is constantly looking to hurt Israel, and they seem to be willing to fight to the last Hezbollah member or the last Shia militia member. Ultimately, that'll be Iran's decision to make. Their goal is to dominate that region. They seek to drive America out of the region and then destroy Israel. And so anytime the Iranian regime is on defense, it's good for the world, good for America, and good for Israel. It'll be up to the Iranians to decide what they're going to do. But I will tell you that I believe that they will find themselves in a very precarious situation if, in fact, they do escalate this on their part.
Let me ask you about former President Trump's policies as it relates to Iran. Just this week, he signaled he was open to potentially trying to strike a deal with Iran. Why didn't he get a deal done? And why should Americans have confidence that he would be able to get a deal in a second administration?
Well, he may not, because that's up to Iran. Look, if the Iranian regime tomorrow said, look, we're going to stop trying to become the regional power, we're going to stop our nuclear weapons, we're going to stop sponsoring terrorism, we're going to stop trying to kill you, which is what they're trying to do with Donald Trump, we're going to stop all of these things, theoretically, yeah, of course you could work something like that out. That's just, I think, unlikely, because that's the very driving mission and purpose of the regime. I think one of the things he says in that statement, which I think points to something very clearly, is the Iranian people are nothing like the regime. I know a few countries in the world whose leaders and its people are more different. The Iranian people are not seeking to be a regional hegemonic power. They're not seeking to sponsor terrorism. In fact, there's a lot of pressure inside of Iran among people arguing with all the problems they have at home. Why are they spending all this money on Shia militias and terrorists and Hezbollah and helping Hamas and building terrorist networks in the West Bank? So ideally, that's the world we'd love to live in. And if that opportunity presents itself, who wouldn't take it? What we can't have is a world in which Iran has unlimited resources to continue to sponsor terrorism, build towards nuclear capability, and build these long-range rockets and missiles that they now have and have developed just in the last few years that threaten not just Israel and the entire region, but ultimately the United States.